Spoken Memorials is a public service of Leominster Television, sponsored by the Leominster Telecommunications Corporation, Incorporated. The following are passings taken from a Leominster champion. Teresa Leclerc Antill, 97, formerly of Leominster, passed away December 22, 2018 at Wachusett Manor in Gardner. The funeral was held January 3rd with a Mass at St. Cecilia's Church. Burial was private. Arrangements were under the care of the Simard Funeral Home. Phyllis M. L'Italian Cornacchia, 81, formerly of Leominster, passed away December 25, 2018 at the Beaumont Nursing Center in Northborough. Services were private. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. Marie Rose Irene Cote, T., 91, of Leominster, passed away January 3, 2019 at the Life Care Center. A memorial mass will be held January 12th at 10 a.m. at St. Cecilia's Church. Burial will follow in St. Cecilia's Cemetery. Arrangements are under the care of the Simard Funeral Home. Suzanne M. Case Diagiovanni, 81, of Leominster, passed away December 23, 2018 at Sterling Village. A graveside service was held January 2nd in St. Leo Cemetery. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. Norman H. Fetters, 72, of Leominster, passed away December 30th, 2018. A funeral service was held January 3rd. Interment was January 4th in the Massachusetts Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Winchendon. Arrangements were under the care of the Lavery Chartrand Alario Funeral Home in Fitchburg. Robert E. Fitzgibbon, 90, of Leominster, passed away December 27, 2018 in Health Alliance Leominster Hospital. His funeral was held January 2nd with a Mass in St. Leo's Church. Burial followed in St. Bernard's Cemetery in Fitchburg. Arrangements were under the care of the Smith, Malahy, Masciarelli, and the Fitchburg Chapel of the Sawyer Miller Masciarelli Funeral Homes. Felice M. Gabrielli, 94, of Leominster, passed away December 28, 2018 in the Edith Norris Rogers Memorial Veterans Hospital in Bedford. Burial with military honors will be held in Arlington National Cemetery at a later date. A memorial mass will also be held at a later date. Arrangements were under the care of the Wright Roy Funeral Home. Rita I. Nicholson Hudson, 79, of Leominster, passed away January 5, 2019 in Sterling Village. A memorial service was held January 9th. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. Dorothy M. Aunt Dot Kelly Cron, 91, of Leominster, passed away December 26, 2018 at Sterling Village. The funeral service was held January 5th with a Mass in St. Anna's Parish. Burial was in St. Leo's Cemetery. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. Roland C. Lane Jr., 91, of Leominster, passed away December 25, 2018 in Health Alliance Leominster Hospital. The funeral service was held January 3rd. Burial with military honors was in Evergreen Cemetery. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. Teresa M. Boudreau Willard Maxfield, 83, of Leominster, passed away December 30th, 2018 in the UMass Memorial Healthcare Center in Worcester. A Mass of Christian burial was celebrated January 3rd in St. John's Church in Townsend. Burial was in Hillside Cemetery in Townsend. Arrangements were under the care of the T.J. Anderson and Son Funeral Home in Townsend. Sheila A. McIntyre Shepherdson, 74 of Leominster, passed away December 30th, 2018. Funeral services were private. Arrangements were under the care of the Miles Sterling Funeral and Tribute Center in Sterling. Murray H. Smith, 86 of Leominster, passed away December 27, 2018 after a brief illness. The funeral service was held December 31st. Burial followed in Evergreen Cemetery. Arrangements were under the care of the Silas F. Richardson and Son Funeral Home. May they rest in peace. This is Jasmine Loft, and you've been listening to Spoken Memorials, sponsored by the Leominster Telecommunications Corporation, Incorporated.